What's up everybody, and today we are back with more real life train spotting here at Bidston. Yeah! And what's exciting about, well, it's a bit more interesting now, because today you'll be seeing services by Merseyrail and Transport for Wales, where down there takes you towards West Kirby and Merseyrail, and then this junction here is the start of the Borderlands line with TFW, where it takes you to Wrexham Central even, or Wrexham General, wherever. It does say here. So yeah, the reason why it's a bit more exciting because we are going to have more operators. Oh, speaking of which, we've already got a train, which is going to be the 1740 Merseyrail service to West Kirby with a 777, and bright start on a cloudy day. 777-006 now arrives in, which will form a service to West Kirby, as it clearly says. And yep, an exciting station because you do have TFW action as well. So yep, that's all for you in this station. I'll see you when this 777 departs. Now departing is going to be the 1740 Merseyrail service to West Kirby via 777-006. Nice tone. Which goes down that straight line of track towards its next station, as that's off to West Kirby now, that Merseyrail 777. I'll see you when next train comes. Now arriving in is going to be a terminating TFW train off Wrexham Central by a class 230, which caught me out the eye. 230-010, which was apparently a former London Underground District Line D stock apparently. First time seeing a 230 in person, which is very nice indeed. And I was just going to go to the departure board to check on the next train until I just looked behind myself and seen this.
22nd of April till Friday the 25th.
Yeah, thank you, announcer. I'll see you when this probably departs, or if a Merseyrail train arrives in. Now arriving in is going to be a Merseyrail class 777, which will form a service from West Kirby to Liverpool Central. I do not know what time it is because I'm not bothered to check the time. It's probably like 17:51 something, but I'll give you the numbers of this class 777 now, which will form a service to Liverpool Central. 777-019 from Bidston to Liverpool Central. Which now arrives in now. And I shall see you when this service departs. Now departing, as that 777's boarding, is 230-010, which I had to make a run for because as soon as I paused when the 777 was opening its doors, this was leaving, so I had to make a sprint for it. 230-10, which will form the 1751, I think, from here to Wrexham Central, which goes round the curve. That curve, I will need to watch out for the future because it can catch me out the eye. And that goes round the curve, and that 777 has just left the station, which is just gone down there. I think you can hear it and the tracks. So yeah, I'll see you when the next service comes. It'll probably be Merseyrail because TFW is hourly. Now arriving in is going to be the delayed 1755 Merseyrail service to West Kirby from Liverpool Central, which has just came round. The cool curve is what I'm now going to call it. The cool curve at Bidston, which is this Merseyrail 777 is now arriving in, which I'll give you numbers. 777-043 to West Kirby. Which makes a smooth arrival into Bidston, which will make me see this train when it departs. Now departing is going to be the 1755 Merseyrail service to West Kirby. Inform me 777-043. Which has now gone down the straight line to West Kirby. And as that goes down, I'll see you when the next train comes. Now arriving in is going to be the 1806 Merseyrail service to Liverpool Central from West Kirby, which is another class 777, which is now arriving into Bidston, which is about to cross the I keep forgetting the name of it, but anyways, 777-018, and it's the Borderlands line that I was on about. It crossed the Borderlands line, this 777, and now arrives in smoothly into Bidston. I shall see this when this departs. Now departing is going to be the 1806 Merseyrail service to Liverpool Central from West Kirby, 777-018. Nice little acceleration from this class 777 here, as it heads to its next stop of Birkenhead North. I think it is Birkenhead North. Yeah, it was. But anyways, as this crosses the cool junction, I've been calling it, as it goes down there to cross that cool junction. I forgot what it's called already, because I named it. But I shall see you for our next and final train. Now arriving in, which is going to be our final day, or not final day, final train of the day, which caught me out the eye, is a Merseyrail class 777 to West Kirby, 777-001, which is very cool to see, because it's 777-001, the first trains of one of the Merseyrail networks. And as this stops in, I shall see you when this departs. Now departing is going to be our final train of the day, which is a Merseyrail class 777 to West Kirby, which is 777-001, ironically, which is cool to see. Ironically, 777-001 departs, and we shall box it off here at Bidston. I did enjoy this today. I really did enjoy this today. Seeing a 230 for the first time in person was cool. Then caught a lot of 777s on Merseyrail coming round too. 230s on Transport for Wales are cool, even though they were apparently the old D-stock trains on the London Underground for the District line as well. And yep, that's me boxed off here at Bidston for today, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.